So it's day 3 of the silk tree soaking. You can see that they really have gotten fat, and the little tuft sticking out the end seems to have got longer as well. Doing a bit of research on these the other night, said they should swell to about 3 times the original size of the seed, and I think they have. So I'm going to go ahead. I've got a little pot here with some compost and some sand in, and I'm going to cover that with some cling film. I'm going to put about 3 in each pot. And hopefully we will have some germination. But I should say about these seeds, I've had them over a year. There may not be a good germination rate on them, but they have swollen up nicely, so I'm hopeful. So we'll just see what happens. So day 3 of germinating the silk trees. Quite a lot of germination has gone on in each pot. There's 5 pots. But it's a bit crazy. They've put out these mad roots that are really, really long, but the roots haven't gone down into the soil, which is what they normally do. They've just gone sideways on nearly every single pot. There's another one. I'm hoping they will find their way down because the roots are so delicate. I really don't want to damage them by fiddling with the seeds too much. They are over a year old, these seeds, so I actually didn't expect much to happen with them. I thought I would just give them a go and see how they got on, but they're absolutely crazy. Some of the pots have even longer roots than these two, and they seem to be going up in the air and all sorts, but not actually down. So we'll see what happens with these guys. Hopefully they'll find their way into the soil and they'll correct themselves. So here are my 5 silk tree pots. As you can see, loads of seeds did germinate. Most of them did this crazy thing where the roots went up in the air, even to the point of the seed turning itself so the root went up in the air. A lot of them did die and fizzle off. I did try planting some downwards like these two that seem to be doing better. I tried actually popping these down further into the soil. Once they had germinated upwards, I made a little hole and pointed them down, and they've remained in that position since. I wonder if it was something to do with the seeds' age. They just went so crazy. I've never seen anything quite like this. Could have been that they needed putting deeper into the soil than we did. You can see that here again they've gone a bit crazy, but there is some green shoots there. And then these two were actually successful. These are 2 that again I popped down into the soil, and we have a lovely little silk tree starting off there. And it's got more than his first 2 leaves. Once they actually get the first set of leaves open, these guys go at a rate. They're not very old at all, these little trees. This one here's still got his seed on the top. Sometimes that can be a bit problematic. I don't like interfering unless I have to, but quite often on the desert rose seeds we do, the cat gets stuck on and it can actually ruin the top of your seed plant if you're not careful. But trying to pull the seed top off can also ruin this top of the seeds because they're so delicate. So you have to make a judgment call whether that seed's going to pop the end off or not. I think this guy will. He's growing so fast, I think that end's going to come off no problem. So there we go. It's always worth giving old seeds a go. Some seeds can live years and years. Generally, most seeds they say have got a lifespan of about a year, but some seeds will live for such a long time. It's always worth having a go. These were a year old since I've had them, so goodness knows how old they were when they got to me. And look how good they did. Really pleased. I mean, I know we've got 2 trees germinated and a couple more coming up, but you know, if I hadn't put them in, nothing would have happened, would it? Absolutely brilliant. And they'll go on to make a couple of lovely bonsai trees.